All right, Shalom. It's the brother Malak coming back at you with the truth. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Haloyim La Abanawa Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Arakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David. All right, we're just going to go right into it. This is Zephaniah 3:1. It says, woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. Right, so we know what the oppressing city is. The oppressing city is Babylon. Babylon the Great. Right, it's in a gluttonous place. It's an all right filthy place, all right wicked place, man. All right, it's filthy, it's polluted. All right, many different philosophies. Right, this place is even nasty as hell, man. All right, so let's just jump right down to the scriptures. Leviticus 1:16, it says, and he shall pluck away, it says, and he shall pluck away his crop with his feathers and cast it beside the altar on the east part by the place of the ashes. Right? Isaiah 5:7, it says, for the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold oppression, for righteousness, but behold it cry. Isaiah 30:12 says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. Right, and that's right. 2/3 of Israel despise this word. They despise this truth, and they trust in oppression. They trust in their oppressor. All right, there's a thing called what is it called? Oh man, I forgot the name of the word. Man, I can't think of it. It'll come back to me as we go on in this video. Isaiah 59:13, it says, in transgressing and laying aside the Lord and departing away from our power, speaking oppression and revolt, convincing and uttering the hard words of falsehood. Right, the hard words of falsehood. There you go. That's America right there, man. Speaking oppression. All right, but this is Israel transgressing against the Lord, man, because that's what Israelites have done. They have transgressed against the Lord. Right, they trust in oppression, they trust in this kingdom, they trust in this man. All right, okay, they trust in this society, they trust in this system. They get, oh, here it is right here, Stockholm syndrome. There you go, the word Stockholm syndrome. That's what Jake suffers from, Stockholm syndrome. They can't be away from their master, man. Esau is what you consider a master, man. See, 2/3 of our people bow down to Esau, man. Okay. Jeremiah 6:6, it says, for thus have the Lord of hosts said, how it says, hew ye down trees and cast a mount against Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before place. This is a city to be visited. She is woefully oppression in the midst of her. She is woefully oppression in the midst of her, right? There you go. You can tell Israel's oppressed, man. Israel's oppressed. They love oppression. And they love to stay there on, man. They believe, okay, well, we get everything here from Esau. Esau gives us everything we want. The Lord, and then they say, and then 2/3 of our people said, what has the Lord done for us lately? That's what 2/3 of our people said. Oh, well, what has the Heavenly Father done for us lately? Our people are bugged out of their mind, man. You know? Jeremiah 22:17, it says, but thine eyes and thy heart, right? Thine eyes and thy mind are not but for the covetousness, and for to shed innocent blood, and for oppression, and for violence to do it. Ezekiel 22:7-29. It says, indeed have they set light by father and mother, in the midst of thee have they dealt by oppression with the stranger. Indeed have they vexed the fatherless and the widow. Right, America have vexed the fatherless and the widow, man. Babylon, the great. This place have vexed the fatherless, man. They set up unrighteous decrees, man. All right? They set up unrighteous decrees. Okay? And all of this other and all of these things, man. It says the people of the land have used oppression. Right, the people of the land have used oppression. Esau. All right? And exercised robbery. They robbed the Israelites of truly speaking out about who they are, man. Okay? They truly robbed you of your heritage, man. Okay? And a whole lot of other things they robbed you of, man. All right? It says, and have vexed the poor and the needy, put you in the ghettos, the projects. All right? Put you in situations that you can't even get out of, man. Well, you're not even able to get out of, man. All right? It says, yeah, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. Amos 3:9. It says, published in the palaces of Ashdod and in the palaces in the land of Egypt, and say, assemble yourselves upon the mountains of Samaria, and behold the great tumults in the midst thereof, and the oppressed in the midst thereof. Amos 4:1. Hear this word, ye king of Bashan, right, that are in the mountain of Samaria, which oppress the poor, which crush the needy, which say to their masters, bring and let us drink. Micah 2:2. It says, and they convert fields, and they covet fields, and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his heritage, even a man, oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And I was just saying this right here. They oppress you from your heritage, man. Okay? They oppress us from our true heritage. Right? Knowing who we are. Right? Now you got the YouTube trying to censor off what we say. Okay, we can't say certain things. We can't say this. Trying to take away our right to speech. All right? Okay? You say certain things, your video gets flagged. You say certain things, you get 3 strikes, your whole page gets taken down. That's why this man's going to be destroyed, man. See, we speaking out on the truth. We speaking out of the truth. And this man hates the truth because he's the father of lies. All right? When you're the father of lies, how can you love truth? You can't. All right? You can't. Because the truth hurts more than the truth hurts more than the lie, man. That's just like the saying goes, if you know the truth, all right, if you know a lie, you know the truth. Okay? Zechariah 7:10, it says, and oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor, and let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart. Malachi 3:5. It says, and I will come near to your judgment, near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers and against the adulterers. And there you go. America is a bunch of sorcerers. Babylon is a bunch of sorcerers, adulterers. All right. And against false swearers, right? And hey, there's a lot of false swearers. And against those that oppress the hireling and his wages, the widow and the fatherless. Hey, that's Esau all day, man. All right. The widow, the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts. Hey, so with that, brothers, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Harakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who well, peace and blessings and citation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, the Awadad, the house of David. Shalom and the Bible Ball.